If you're dealing with some housing concerns right now, there's an upcoming event the city of Toledo is putting on that might be able to help. This afternoon, we have Colina and Christina with us to talk more about Tenant Tuesdays. Ladies, thanks for being here today. We appreciate it. Hey, this is Fair Housing Month, so good timing for this, to do this. Tenant Tuesday is an opportunity for people to get free help. So tell me what folks can expect if they sign up for a spot.
Yeah, well, thank you first of all having us both here. And like you mentioned, it is Fair Housing Month, and we really wanted to kick off 2025 with this particular event right here. And so what they can expect is an opportunity to meet with an attorney such as Christina from Fair Housing and some of our other partner agencies and talk about their specific issues. It's not a workshop. It's not you go in a big room and a bunch of people are in there. You meet one-on-one, and you could talk about your lease, you could talk about what your landlord is or isn't doing, or maybe you need eviction ceiling or a number of other, tenant-related legal needs. So we're always excited to have it.
Yeah, we get a lot of calls to the newsroom here too with people who are saying, my landlord this and that. So at Fair Housing, this is what you do on a regular basis. Yes. So what are some of the issues that tenants face?
Sure. So we get a lot of calls just about questions about the lease. A lease is a legal contract. It can be very verbose and full of a lot of legalese and language tenants just don't understand. So really helping them understand what those terms are that they're bound by. We also get lots of complaints regarding housing conditions, landlords not making necessary repairs, things that affect health and safety. So we definitely give advice on that and help them try and get those repairs done.
Yeah, I mean, you can really feel helpless in some of these cases. So why is it so important for the city to offer something like this for free for tenants?
Well, I think Ohio, for the most part, is very landlord-friendly, although landlords would probably say that's not true. And tenants, what kind of recourse do they have? There's not a lot of attorneys actually that deal from the tenant side. And so who do you go to? Who can you ask questions? Who can help represent you? Who can help guide you? So we figured this was really important to be able to provide that service in a different way, because like I said, landlords are well represented, but tenants aren't. So here's this opportunity for them.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, this particular clinic is free for people. What makes you as an attorney want to come in and say, yeah, I'll donate my time?
Sure. So, at the Fair Housing Center, I started this new program at the end of 2022 to help tenants just with landlord-tenant issues and to provide legal advice. So that's really what I do. So I partnered with Colina when we got this started last year to kind of raise awareness that, there is help out there, because it can be hard to find an attorney to give advice when there's not a clear issue or a case that's pending. So, tenants can both call the Fair Housing Center to talk to me or another attorney in the office to get some general landlord-tenant advice, or, this is a great way to spread the awareness to the community so they can come in and meet with an attorney and get that one-on-one and just ask questions and get answers.
So Tenant Tuesday, you can register and get a spot, but maybe if you can't get a spot on that particular day, a Fair Housing Center is there for a resource to turn to if you do continue to have issues with your tenant. So we have a QR code right here up on the screen right now. So if this is you're like, I need to talk to somebody, get your phone out right now, scan that QR code, and get registered, because you need to register by the 22nd, which is a little bit ahead of the event. So when people come, though, should they bring anything with them?
Yeah, they should definitely bring their lease, most importantly, because that defines the rental relationship, and anything else that's really relevant to their issue. So if they've been making repairs, they should bring copies of the requests they've sent to the landlord. If they've gotten notices from the landlord they're not understanding, definitely bring those, as well as, pictures. If there's conditions issues, pictures is helpful for us to understand what's going on.
Okay, very good. And I imagine that you get pretty good feedback from people in the community here. Say, thank you for setting this up and organizing this.
Oh my God, yes we do. After each Tenant Tuesday, because you've been a part of all the ones that we had, you would be surprised. First of all, we do a survey, but they come up and they say, you know what, thank you so much. Some of them have tears in their eyes. I didn't know what to do. I was, last resort. I thought I was going to have to leave, or I thought I was going to get kicked out. So the impact is definitely there, and the appreciation for it is definitely there too.
Yeah, and it's not always, I can hire an attorney and then I have all of these fees stacking up and bills to pay there. So if this is you, great opportunity to come ask some questions, get them answered, one-on-one time here. So that's really important for folks to also keep in mind. Thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.